Hi, everyone. Welcome to Horror and Hooch. Today, I am blessed to be here with ladies. I am Jade Astral from Fifth Wall. I am here with Kay Bly from Fifth Wall and also Desiree from Tempered Drinks.
Hey,
Today,
girl.
we're treat. Oh, look at us.
We Halloween ready, y'all.
If you can guess what we're trying to
Uh,
portray and do cosplay on, please leave a comment down below. We might have a treat for you all. But today, another treat that we have, we're pre-gaming for Halloween. This is our favorite month, our favorite season, so why not get started early?
right.
Today, little summary of what we're going to be talking about is our favorite childhood Halloween movie, and we have a treat of some ghost stories towards the end. But before we get to that, we're going to go ahead and share our drink for today.
Hi guys.
Huh?
Today we are having the Jack-o'-lantern. Because it's Halloween, so we gotta get into the spirit. Um, so for this, what you need is a dark rum. This is my Bacardi, y'all know Old Faithful. And a light rum. This is also Bacardi. You need some Cointreau, which is the good stuff, but today we got triple sec because you can do either or. Cointreau's a little bit finer quality. And you need about 3 good ounces of OJ, which I have already poured mine up. So let's mix it. You're gonna have an ounce of all your alcohols. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this dark rum first. Y'all know I don't never be measuring, but today I didn't have no top on my rum, so y'all get a measurement out of me. Whoop de whoop. An ounce of your dark rum, ounce of your light rum, ounce of your Cointreau or triple sec. Ooh. That's what happens when you go live. If your failures happen, failures be
Be natural now.
happening. All right, so y'all, I done picked up the wrong. We don't care today. All right, you want to shake that together. Clearly, I failed at that today, but
But what's the drink called again? Pumpkin
the
jack
jack
o'
o'
lantern. The
lantern,
jack o'
girl, the
lantern.
jack o' lantern. Once you get it all shook up together and mixed well, you're gonna put it in your glass and serve it on up. Which I'm finna give y'all that college shake for y'all since I ain't got my right what you call it in here today. Y'all know how we used to do that back and forth. We be all right.
Yeah,
And then you have your jack o' lantern.
I like it. Your cup is so cute.
Thank you.
I
Y'all need
have
one, let me know.
I
All
have
right,
my little
girl.
Walking Dead Rick Grimes because
Yeah.
that's because I just want y'all to know this is how much I miss Rick.
We need to extend it some more for you.
So I got my Rick Grimes over here.
I got her and Hooch and Desiree. I always make your drinks even ahead of time, but today I needed a little bit stiff.
That's all right, that's all right. I get the recipes for the people, but we like to tell you drink what you want.
And
Okay,
I
so
always do a little fizz. So
this
I'm
all the liquor with the little fizz. I put some prosecco in there, so it's
Lord.
all the liquor without the chaser, but you got the prosecco.
I got
Still work?
a little ginger ale in there.
Mhm.
The jack-o'-lantern, I do think need a little bubble, but that wasn't the recipe. I was trying to
Oh
get
no,
folks their recipe,
you did
but
right.
well, no, see, when anything with OJ, I think need a little extra to it.
Just a
But
little,
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
that's the
so
Gen Z.
with this pandemic going on, everything has flip mode. We have to accommodate and adapt to what we have in front of us. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, even though I am in a state, I'm in Florida and we are wide open, me and my household, we still are in phase one. I'm just playing, we in phase two, but I'm just saying we still wearing our masks and going out and we won't be participating in trick or treating or going to parties. So I was thinking, along with the ladies, if we could share some of our childhood favorites, movies that you can maybe sit down and watch with your family, and also some ghost stories that you can also
Mm-hmm.
share with your family. just to spark up the holiday spirit, even though it's a little different this year, does not mean we had to damper that joy and excitement about Halloween. So,
Exactly.
one of my favorite Halloween movies I used to watch as a kid on repeat on Disney
Not
was
on repeat.
Halloween Town. Halloween Town. And to
Yes.
me, and to me, like what was so cool about it is this girl chilling with her favorite grandma. I mean, both grandmas might be your favorite, but you know you got that one. You know what I'm saying? That you
Don't want
just
to
like.
understand.
And come to find out, she thinks her grandma's a witch, not knowing that she's also a witch. And it was just cool how there
Mm-hmm.
was a whole like community in town where it was kind of, to me, gave me a kickoff of some Tim Burton things, but it was just like a whole Halloween town when everybody can enjoy themselves and didn't have to worry about hiding. They really could dress up every day, or either that really was their true self. So that was one of my favorites. Desiree, what was one of yours?
So one of my favorites, since you mentioned Tim Burton, is A Nightmare Before Christmas. And before y'all holler at me, it is also my favorite Christmas movie. Okay,
But
it
you can say
is
something
dual.
too. Sandy Claus, girl, you can
Santa
put
Claus. So it was dual for me, and I think as a kid watching that, I think that was the first time I had really seen the Tim Burton style in animation. So
Mm.
that was like, ooh, this is weird, which I was that kid. And then I just thought it was dope, like how he admired Santa Claus, but he didn't understand it. You
Mhm.
know, it's always a duality in everything you watch. So it gave you that real life like lesson where you gotta be understanding of other folks' cultures, but also it was just hilarious. Like kidnapping Santa Claus to me was like, yeah, let's do that. Let's get all the gifts. And to this day, it is still one of my favorites.
This is Halloween, my anthem for Halloween. Like it's in my head now playing. I'm just not gonna
I was just
embarrass.
gonna say this is Halloween.
You know, on
Child, don't you love it?
what's the game? The Just Dance. They have a
Yes,
they have that in Just Dance. Yes.
girl. I know the whole dance without looking at it. Like
And kidnapping Santa Claus is probably my next favorite.
I like what you pointed out with Jack and how he was appreciating Christmas, but he didn't understand Christmas. And so in Halloween Town with his family and friends, it's all about scaring people. So he
Right.
tried to intertwine both of it, which is like, if we could, I would. You know, whenever I heard about crime, I kind of was like, ah, he can kind of scare the kid.
It is somebody online right now that has a picture of a Nightmare Before Christmas tree. And if I had it this year, I would ball out and do the same. But somebody not gonna let me do that this year.
I
So
think one of my
No, I still want to do that. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but
it won't be this
I
year.
want to make that a thing. Halloween trees. Why isn't that a thing? Why don't we do that? Why we can't do
It
that?
can be a thing. Anything can be a thing at your house.
yeah,
Right.
no,
I'm like
if you
I
want
want it to be a
house.
thing.
And put the candy under the tree instead of going trick or treat. I'm with it.
Oh, and you can request what your favorite
Ooh.
candy is too. And it's like a trick or treat because you don't know if you're gonna get the good or the bad. Oh yeah.
I love it. Yeah, we're
Or
gonna make that
or
thing.
request a Halloween costume. Like this is what I want for Halloween and see if that's what you
Ah,
get.
put it under
Okay.
the tree.
Look at us coming up with traditions, and y'all bet not steal it.
Y'all
Look,
can
to my
join
assistants
in.
that I don't have yet, write that down.
All right, K Block, what's one of your favorites?
This is one that I have watched since I was little. Um, I think I used to be a real fan of his little marshmallow head self, but Casper.
I actually had a
He
crush
was
on
so
the boy that
nice.
played him.
Devon Sawa. Yes, I had a friend who was a really, really big fan of Devon Sawa. So I think that had a lot to do with it too. But but I just really like the aspect that um he had a lot of self-awareness about him being a ghost, and that his family, he lived with a family of ghosts, but he was kind of set on, I'm gonna change the narrative of ghosts, and I don't care, I'm gonna be the friendly one. I don't care if y'all talk about me, if y'all gonna pick on me or not, I'm gonna still be the friendly one. And that what's her name? Christina Ricci. That she was actually, her and her dad were like open to talking to them. Like they weren't initially that first meeting they were scared, but after that they were like, this is our house and what are they gonna do to us? And so they were just like kind of like, living in the house with these ghosts and having conversations with them and stuff. So that's what it kind of like helped desensitize people to it. It's just like, that's your house. You live there. They have to adjust to you staying there too. And Casper, he was just not, it was just like having like a new bit, like you move and you get a new best friend all of a sudden. Because he was just so nice and just, yes, just friendly and helping clean up. And then, he floated his little self out to the school she was at and had played a prank on those kids that was like making fun of her and stuff. He was just like you're an awesome best friend. You're not alive, but you're nice though.
I got one thing to say. So during that time that they were becoming friends and spending time with each other, that's that key point, that milestone in our lives where we're hormonal and and we're trying to figure ourselves out. And I want to say this, like, how do you think he set that up for the rest of her life, that every Halloween he's gonna come and dance with her? She's gonna eventually want to be with him.
I'm glad you saw this story going in a different direction than I'd had, because
wait, because while y'all playing, I had this same thought last night watching Binks kiss old girl on the cheek goodbye when he got to his sister Emily, and he was like, I'm always here for you. And I was like, wait a minute, that's a little romantic, ain't it? Like, I don't know. Disney be throwing that extra in there. Y'all know how to do.
See, y'all I'm thinking, okay.
Yeah.
You remember American Horror Story Hotel? I only got through halfway that season because I got lost. It was like,
I had to fast forward. That
it was like 20
scare me.
Because it was like 27 different plot stories in American Horror Story Hotel. I had to stop. It was too much. But y'all remember? Okay, there was a rape ghost in American Horror Story Hotel.
There was.
There was a what now? Bring me back.
A rape ghost.
That's the one I'm talking about. I was fast forward. Nobody want to see that drill. That's the wrong tip drill. That's the wrong tip drill.
Not the wrong tip drill. Hey, it must be because they show. Okay, I'm done.
But y'all know, if you watch that, you know what I'm talking about when I say tip drill. No.
It was a lot. That season was a lot.
I'd rather have been chilling with a suicidal, depressed heroin addict than to be chilling with the rape ghost.
I just wanted to be at the table with the serial killer for dinner. When they
play cards. I want to be one putting the cards with him at the end, like, I made it. Oh, your turn.
But see, that's why I only made it halfway through this season, because it's like, how you escape that?
You got to go back and finish it, girl. Go back and finish. I eventually have finished all of them. Some of them I had to stop in between, but I eventually have finished all six.
Because you need to.
It was too.
I don't think it's in that episode, but it's in another episode where the American Horror Story Coven, whatever.
Yeah, like, it blends in.
A hotel. Yeah. So like you got to finish the hotel to understand that part.
Okay. I might go back and revisit it. Yeah. I know y'all. We was on Family Friendly and we got to Casper.
I know, right?
But see, we was trying to connect it how this happens again. Like, everybody ain't your friendly ghost that want to be your friend. Son.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why it tied and wrapped around like that. So as a kid, when you're liking these type things, you need to be aware. That don't mean you fall in love with it and it actually becomes incorporated within your makeup. I love horror, okay? But you ain't gonna catch me out here dating no demon. You gonna catch me out here dating no ghosts, no vampire. Well, I did date some demons in my past. Let me
Wait. Was that Buffy or Angel? It was Angel. Remember Angel's assistant? She got that new apartment and she had the ghost in the apartment who was running her bubble baths and giving her massage.
Supposed be falling in love with these phantom and these incubus and succubus. They be falling in love with them. It's like, no, they are here to wreck your world. They don't.
Ghosts
No.
need love too. I'm gonna put that on the shirt.
Casper let you know. That's what K Bly was saying. Casper let you know. It's a friendly ghost, but I ain't never met no friendly demon.
Oh no!
They want something. They want something.
I don't know. That might be something, a new story somebody need to write, like Jasper, the friendly demon. I don't know.
Jasper, girl, they been.
You know who was a friendly demon?
Oh, there was one. Yes.
Charmed. What's his name?
It was another one.
That was her boo thing.
Yeah,
was it Damon?
He was a semi-friendly demon. He wanted to be loved.
Something like that. Cause
it's another one, y'all. What was the what is that movie, y'all?
On Supernatural, there was a semi-okay demon too.
So was.
What's the movie with Adam Sandler?
Which one? Oh, when he was the devil's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, Little Nicky.
Yes, Little Nicky. Oh, there's been a couple.
Count. I guess they count.
Yeah, that was cute. So we already on this little going down the rabbit hole of
memory
PG, the PG-13, the MA. So let's go ahead and get this ghost story in, right? Okay. So I will share location. I'm going to change names and I'm going to change the time. So
don't want to scare y'all.
Hold on, man. Let me get the setting right. Hold on.
She said, let's get into
it.
Not with the candle, girl.
Let me say this thing now. I was just joking.
You made me nervous, y'all.
I ain't gonna do it like that. But anyway, back to what
this drink.
So the setting is Savannah State University, which is in Savannah, Georgia, if you do not know or you're not aware of. So at this time, they have a building that is named, I will change, his name Susan. In this building, they allow couples that are participating in ROTC or any type of military program that are married and attending college. So there's this young lady that moves from a very small town. Honestly, she's the first one to graduate high school from her family, going off to college now, and she runs into this nice young gentleman. They end up dating the first year at Savannah State University. They fall in love with each other. He's actually in the Marines. They get married, have a baby. This is now their junior year at Savannah State. They are staying in Susan dormitory, and I'm gonna name her Elizabeth. Elizabeth comes home one day and there's a young lady at her front door who's pregnant, stating that her husband is her baby's father. So she put everything on the line. You got to think about it. Coming from a small town. This is a ghost story because this is true.
I love hip hop.
This is true, baby. I ain't. All I changed was the names and the building they was in. K Bly got my back. This for real.
Mm-hmm.
So she find out that her husband has been cheating on her. She has nowhere to go. She has no family to go back to. She done built up this family and nobody's gonna take it from her. So that night when her husband came home, she played like everything was normal. Made him his favorite dish. She shot him in the back of the head, left a note on the table saying, "My family will never be destroyed," and killed herself and the baby. They jumped out the window of Susan building. That building was shut down for 20 years and it is now open to new students to live in. So those that live there now sometimes hear a baby crying. They might hear someone pacing up and down the hallways. But just know, if you're staying in a certain building in Savannah State University, you're not staying alone. That's my ghost story.
Wait a minute. She took her own damn family from herself. I don't understand. Oh my God. Okay. That ain't what this about. I'm sorry, y'all. They caught me off guard. You could tell she didn't tell me this before the live. Lord have mercy. Okay, go ahead.
You know, it's real.
It's for real though. That's the scary part. It's really happening.
So okay, wait. Y'all went to Savannah. Was this during y'all tenure at Savannah State or before y'all got there?
No, the story happened many, many years ago. But
The
now see,
building was
while we
closed
was
while we were
there,
there.
the building was closed.
Oh, okay.
K-Bly, was you with me that night? It was me, you, my other best friend, Candace, and we was going for a walk. We stopped at the building, and you could see like a light. There's no lights on tonight. You can see a light like traveling from one window to the other window, like this. Yeah.
Because remember, we was trying to like look from the outside in.
I'm trying to do
like we want
ghost
to go
hunting.
in. Exactly.
Yeah, I thought y'all was Ghost Brothers. Shout out to the Ghost Brothers.
We look.
One of these days,
I was like, Lord, please cover us.
We gonna have to get the Ghost Brothers to come on out here, you know, and come with us in there. I mean, I'll go, but I'm gonna need all the tools to survive to get through there, because you know we was back then. It was close. We was peeping, you know, we was peeping through windows and stuff. We was like, we ain't finna go up in there, but you know, let's see what we can see from the outside. What can we see with the light of the moon?
But here's the thing though, Desiree and K-Bly knows too, that's not the only building on Savannah State's campus that is like infested, like haunted.
Well, I know all of Savannah is apparently haunted, so I'm not surprised that the campus is haunted, but that just took me by storm.
Not just the people that living in Savannah that previously, before it was a college, not just that. Just the fact of what all happened while it was a college as well. Like, it just seemed, I'm gonna be honest with you, Lord, please, y'all don't knock me. I love my Savannah State University, okay? All right. But I really think we're haunted. Like, that campus is haunted, you know?
You could very well be.
Yep, Savannah is a ghost town.
Like, K-Bly, you remember that professor that died? Heart attack, while he was getting that walk.
On the campus?
Okay, another ghost. It ain't no ghost story. This is the gossip. But
no, it ain't no gossip. It's true.
It's true. A professor on the campus, I'm gonna call him Dr. Starr. Dr. Starr sleeping with his student. Dr. Starr's wife is a doctor and professor on the campus as well.
Dr. Starr was nasty.
He don't care. He is bumping and grinding in a jacuzzi and end up dying of a heart attack. You hear me?
Y'all remember on
how he died? On top of me.
No, that's how he died. That's how he died. Just like that.
Yeah, I know I'm ignorant. Okay. I'm done.
And name the building after him and everything.
Name the building. Like, I was kind of.
Why would you name a building after the man who got killed, died of a heart attack, getting that walk? I don't.
Oh, and it wasn't from his wife though.
Yeah, I'm saying, like,
it was
every time y'all say something about that man, yeah, that building is named after a professor. What happened to him? He died getting that walk.
Savannah.
So back in the day, it wasn't walk. So, you know, he died getting that good.
Good. I mean, like I said, it was true, because she used to tell us at, you know, almost every class when she started getting upset and was triggered by something, and then she was just cycling, and then we had to hear this story several times. So,
my husband, like when her face started hitting, when she started doing that shake and that wig start getting sweat right here, that wig start getting matted. If you go to Savannah State and you don't took psychology, you know who I'm talking about. But once she starts
That
sweating
is
and that heat,
horrible.
like she go from writing like this to writing like this on the board.
Yeah, we
She
got to
done
stop.
checked out for the day.
We
Okay.
got to stop.
Yeah, she should. I don't know why she just ain't get no job anywhere else. Like, why would you still work there, knowing all of this? Like, you should. Why are you living on the campus that's triggering you?
I think she wanted to prove, like, to prove a point, like nothing could break her, and then at the same time, like,
It
I
was
like
breaking
to give.
her.
I'm not. I'm not moving. Like, who's to say that she didn't even? She got him the job. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he could have got the credentials, but she could have had to connect to Savannah and Savannah State. So why? And she was a strong-willed lady, and probably
Mhm.
still is. I ain't talking about it like she did, but I'm just saying she probably was like, "I'm not moving. This mine."
Friend, I think I would have moved. We would have moved. We would have moved.
Stay there, getting upset with us, you know.
Torturing us, torturing us.
Yeah, but anyway, I know y'all, we just spiraling, but look, sometimes stories will take you there.
It be like that.
Sometimes things will take you there. Oh, but
Right.
yes.
So, yes.
Speaking of ghost stories, um, there's an urban legend that I really, really like, because of the plot twist that's in it. Um, I'm trying to think, did they use this in a story in the movie Urban Legends? I'm not sure. I feel
What
like
did you like that?
they might have played it out on there. I can't remember, but I know I read it in a book. Um, and I don't know why it kind of like it was one of those that make you sit back like so
Honestly, it's one of those that give you OCD because I'm gonna keep checking.
yeah, yeah, that part. Um, so there's this lady driving alone. It's late at night. She's trying to get home. She stops at a gas station, which nobody likes to do in the middle of the night, but unless you want to be pulled on the side of the road, had to do it. Stopped at this dusty truck stop to get some gas. Um, as she pulls off, she noticed that um, this 18 wheeler um, pulls out behind her. Um, and she's driving and they're following her. And she's, thinking like, why are they still behind me? She's trying to, slow down to see if they'll get over and pass her, and he stays behind her. And then she's like, oh, maybe I'm imagining things, maybe he's not following me. And then he flickers the headlights. And then she's like, okay, maybe he is following me. And so she starts to speed up. The truck speeds up with her. Soon as she gets to a place where she can make a turn, the truck turns behind her, blinks the headlights again. Now she's panicking. She doesn't really know exactly what to do because this stranger in this 18 wheeler is following behind her. Um, and she's like, what do I do? It's the middle of the night. Where do I go? She doesn't really know where she's at right now. She's just trying to get home and lose him on the road. So she's just like, okay, how can I get him to stop following me? And he's just blinking his headlights at her. And so she's like, okay, the next time I get to a place that, there's more cars around, there's lights, I'm going to try to lose him. So finally, she's able to get off of this old dusty dirt road. Boom, I'm on the highway. I'm in traffic. So she's like weaving in between cars and stuff, trying to lose him, just ducking in and out of traffic. And of course, the 18 wheeler cannot drive as fast as she can. So she's able to kind of weave her way out of the way from him following her. And so she's finally she loses him on the freeway. Now she's on the road that takes her home. So she's back, traffic isn't heavy. It's still nighttime. She's a little scared, paranoid because he's following her. She's still looking, out the window, looking in her rear view, trying to see if she sees this truck again, and she sees, nothing. So she feels safe, like, okay, I can go home. I can pull in my driveway. He's not here. Um, so she pulls into her driveway, and before she gets out the car, she's like, okay, I'm gonna do one more check just to make sure he's not following me, because she doesn't want the guy to know where she lives. Looks out the windows, looks at the rear view, um, to make sure, okay, she's like, I don't see him, I don't see his headlights, I think I'm good. And just with the paranoia, she hears something. um and so she looks up, it looks in the rearview mirror again, and looking through her rearview mirror, the last thing she sees is a guy popping out the back seat with a knife like this in the rear view. And then that's how the story ends. So moral of the story was, the guy was following her, but he was following her to warn her. He was trying to flag her down, um, to let her know that he saw there was somebody in her backseat. But she was so paranoid that he was trying to do something to her that she didn't want to heed his warning. And clearly that didn't work out in her benefit. So, yes, before you guys think that somebody is just trying to follow you and get you, you might want to see if they were there to tell you had a flat tire, or your headlight was out, your tail light was out, or if, there's a psychopath in your back seat trying to kill you.
That's why I check the back seat.
Backseat and under the car. I be checking under the car, girl. I be scared of my Achilles getting cut.
Oh, I have mercy.
We as a whole, we've had a fan giveaway going on for the past week or so. Can we check in to see those results and what's going on?
We did. Actually, let me see if I can tag her to get her to pop up here.
Okay.
While we are doing that, because yes, I did recheck, and the results popped in. So let me get in here. Dang it, I have to shut this down every time I go back in it. Facebook not acting right today, y'all.
It's Sunday.
Right.
Facebook
Sunday, and also Lovecraft Country Day. While I'm pulling this up, Mitra, can you share with our audience what we got planned for at the end of this month?
So, at the end of this month, it will be our 3rd year anniversary for Horror and Hooch. And we have decided to just get together and enjoy a watch party, a live reaction to one of the new shows that is out at this moment. It is Haunting at Blair Manor. If you get a chance, go ahead and get started, so you can join us. We're planning for Halloween evening. So we'll just keep your ears and eyes open. We're gonna drop a promo to let you know date and time. But we're gonna be celebrating 3rd anniversary, and along with you all. We wouldn't be able to enjoy ourselves without you. So we feel as though we want to be able to have fun with our audience. So we're gonna do a live reaction to The Haunting of Blair Manor, which is a sequel to The Haunting of Hill House. So if you haven't watched any of it, first start with The Haunting of Hill House, and then you'll be going into Blair Manor. So that's what we have going on later on.
You know what? That's why I was related real quick.
Say what now?
I said, that's what I was going to go into real quick. Is Blair, is it related to the first one? The second
No, it's kind of like American.
Is
it's
it a
kind of
standalone
like
story?
What it is, you gotta think about the brother in the beginning, the author. He was writing different stories of hauntings of different homes.
Oh yeah.
The Haunting of Hill House is the actual house that he grew up in, but the Haunting of Blair Manor is a completely different house and a different story.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out, I believe. But yes, now that I got that cleared away, yes, we decided to do something as a team. This year we didn't get to have October last year, and being that most things are virtual now, we tried to figure out a way to have a virtual event, um, just to kind of celebrate um, Halloween, because that's our favorite holiday, and Halloween celebrations are going to be quite different this year, quite frankly.
Cause ain't no party over here,
Everything
honey.
is different. Exactly. Everything is different this year. So, um, October will continue.
Yay. All right. So let's go ahead and roll into, did our winner log in yet? Kayla.
Did we lose them?
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear
Word.
you.
Okay, great. Yes. So I just tagged her. Um, for our weekly giveaway, and we just want to let you guys know this is going to be every week this month, because we want to do everything possible to celebrate Halloween. Also, we are going to celebrate our anniversary of Horror and Hooch that Saturday. So you get our virtual Halloween party on Friday, and then you get another podcast celebration on Saturday. Like we said, it's our favorite month. And we got a couple more, stuff planned for you guys this month. This month is all about horror hooch, fifth
Oh,
wall
yeah.
stuff.
We can-
Temper drink breaking us
Yes,
off,
yes,
with
hello.
the spirits. With the spirits, y'all got to follow us all up and through social media, fifth wall, fifth column, temper drinks, horror and hooch. We got y'all covered all Halloween season,
All night long.
all month long. So I just tagged her, hopefully to get her attention. But our winner, and I'm gonna use her real name, is Charlene on Facebook.
Hey.
Yes, Dublin.
Girl.
Shout out to Dublin. She's our winner. Her Facebook name is Tova, but we know her as Charnice. She is our winner this week via the stats. We are kind of tracking people who are posting to our page, liking and commenting, and inviting other people to the group. So this week she came up as, what do they call it? I'm going to check
One of our
exactly.
top runners.
She a top fan. She got a badge, girl.
Mhm. Yes, they call it top contributors.
Top
Yeah.
contributor. I'm with
So
Y'all.
she is the top contributor. So Sharnice, I'm going to tag you again in the Horror and Hooch group, to let you know that you won, so that we can get your information to send you your prize for the week. Everybody else, you got the rest of the month at the end of the week to win. And also watch Arttober to win.
Yeah.
And that very last day of Halloween, last day of the month, our podcast anniversary, you have that day to win, because we just want to do stuff for this month. Halloween is, like I said, is going to be very different. This is Halloween 2020. We're celebrating this in a pandemic, but we're not going to let this virus and quarantine and stuff kind of, ruin our celebration. Um, the party continues all month long. Also, I'm going to post in Horror and Hooch for everybody. Comment our costume theme.
Hey. Costume party.
Yes. And you would ask, like, how y'all get all this prizes and stuff to celebrate? Trick or treaters might not be the same, so we just got stuff. Okay, October, y'all know the people. We just got stuff. People who have went to Arttober in the past, y'all know, we always have stuff for you at Arttober. We have posters, we have drinks, we have candy bag. Y'all wouldn't believe how much adults love trick or treat bag.
candy bag. Candy bag.
Candy bag.
I'll be looking for the candy bag.
Exactly, I know. One of my best friends be in there taking like two or three of them. I'm like, can you save some for everybody else?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I take my child's candy bag, and before he eat anything, I start picking out what I want. I'm gonna take this
Exactly.
Snicker. You ain't gonna eat that chocolate. You don't eat that. You don't eat that. That's too much. That's too much. You know.
Exactly. That's how we was doing, Justin. That's how he was doing at October. Like, looking through, let me get this candy out.
She
Let me
had to
get this.
call him
Let me
out
get this
this.
back.
Leave my friend alone. Don't do him like that.
All up in our stuff, trying to pick out what he want. Yes, we
But
know.
he show up and he support. He can have as many little bags he want.
And that's
Save
it.
some for the rest of them.
Hey, look
They
at
got
you,
to
so
show
big.
up. They got the support.
Save some for
Shoot.
other people. So yes, we have prizes and stuff, because that's how we would do at an October. We have stuff, and we would have our little fifth wall items and stuff in the bag, just a whole little holiday Halloween bag of just goodies and stuff. And so since we can't see you guys in person, we'll just, kind of get y'all's little prize bags together and mail them out to you. So that's why we want to be able to continue to celebrate regardless of the pandemic. We still have behind the scenes from Fifth Column footage. We got interviews and stuff coming up. We know we're in the last leg of this year, but Horror Hooch gonna get you through it.
We still trucking, baby.
Yep, we still trucking. Get this, the Jackalantern.
Yes.
I don't know why I can't keep
Did y'all
remembering
see
the
me with my Jack-o'-lantern? I thought that was cute, girl.
I
I know I'm silly.
Wow, wow, wow.
Y'all know I'm silly. But yes, tune in, stay posted, check out our pages.
Yes.
Stay with us this
Congratulations again, Sharnice, for winning this week, and we will announce winners the rest of the month. We still got y'all on the Lovecraft. Finishing off the season. Yep, we're gonna be there. Follow us, because we discuss it every episode. We got one coming tonight. Y'all know we're gonna pop in the chat group. We got y'all there. And
because last week was on Prince.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
But I'm not ready for it to be over though. I'm like, this was too quick of a season. Y'all got to give me like them supernatural seasons that got 100 episodes. Like, I don't understand.
Please join Horror and Hooch, because this is where we have those conversations at. And then maybe you can be the next winner next week.
You know what? If somebody can tell me, or the rest of the girls, who we are right now as cosplay, then I don't mind myself giving a little something. So in the comments, if you can drop down who we are portraying as cosplay, then we also send you a little something.
And that's gonna be it's gonna be posted in the Horror and Hooch group. So you might want to be the first one to post in there who we are, because prizes is falling all month, y'all.
I have to give y'all the full image again, my bad.
Give y'all that full.
There you go.
Had to get back in costume. It got a little warm under here.
But yes, I will be taking this picture and posting it. So I hope you guys are the first one to reply. And happy pre-Halloween celebration. And this is only the beginning of celebration. Yeah, so I'm like, this gonna be all month. So we will see you guys again for the rest of our celebration.